Hello, everyone, and welcome to Influential Leadership Tips. My name is Dave Miller.
And I'm John Hadley. And Dave, what I wanted to talk about today was mentorship. We always hear about how important it is to have a good mentor. But it occurred to me, as a leader, becoming a mentor can be really powerful. There is a chance now to really develop your skills, develop your coaching skills, develop your ability to analyze awkward situations that someone else is going through. That you're from coming at it from a little bit removed, where you can really think about things and help someone else think about things. You can bring that back to your own team. And I think one of the advantages here is that when you are mentoring someone in your own team, there's like a formal relationship, there's an organizational relationship. It's a different dynamic than when you're mentoring someone with whom you have no formal organizational authority. So it gets you developing in a different way. Also gives you a chance to tap into what's going on. What are people thinking about at a lower level? Because your own people, how much do you share everything that's going on with the boss? What spin do you put on things when you're talking to the boss? But when you're dealing as a mentor with someone outside of your formal organization, you hear different things. You get a very different perspective on what's going on in the organization, what issues there are, what people are facing. I think that's all really valuable as you're trying to develop your own leadership skills. What do you think, Dave?
Yeah, no, I think you make some great points. I think if you haven't had the opportunity to mentor someone, it is a good thing to do. For one, I think it's a great opportunity for you to grow and increase your confidence, because I think people, you're so close to your own career that you don't see how much you've grown. And then when you share with someone that's maybe newer to the organization, younger in their career, there's a lot of wisdom you can share that maybe you didn't even realize you had. And that could be really revelatory. And, it's a chance to give back, and I think a third thing that comes to mind is it's a chance to really see who the up-and-comers are in the organization, have a chance to influence them and contribute to their growth and encourage them. So there's a lot of good things that happen with that. And so for our viewers out there, if you haven't had a chance to do that, I'm sure your organization, whether it's formal or informal, would support you doing that with someone, and it would be a good thing to do.
And it even expands your ally base across the company too. As you've mentored someone, they become a strong connection, a strong supporter that could be helpful to you down the road. And you might also find that some of the issues they're going through are things you maybe haven't encountered that much. So just processing that with them may help you when later on you run into a similar sort of issue. I found that one of the people who, he was a peer, and I basically sought him out as kind of a mentor to bounce ideas off for me. It became a really close relationship, and he became a very good support system, a very good ally for mine as we progressed in the organization, and we were, at the same level, and it was very, very helpful to me. And I think he found the same thing on his side. So,
yeah, and I think one other thing that comes to mind too is sometimes you feel like, well, I'm only in my 20s or early 30s, and have I really been around enough to mentor? And it's like, yeah, you have. I mean, even if you have just 2 years under your belt, you could offer a lot to an entry-level person about what it's like to make that transition from college into their career. So I think no matter what stage you are in your career, there is someone you could offer some help to and wisdom to.
Right. So I guess my homework assignment would be, think about this. Think about what you could do to find someone that you could mentor, even if it's not a formal mentoring relationship. Maybe it's simply someone who's looking for advice, or it doesn't even have to be within your own company. Maybe it's someone through your alumni network who's just seeking someone who has more expertise in the field that they could bounce ideas off of. But just look for some person, some way you can get into some mentoring, and let us know how that goes. And look forward to talking to you all next week.
And until then, be influential.